What's going on, y'all? So, I'm back at it. I know y'all don't really know what's going on with this car. I haven't really been filming on this one. This is my dad's car, so. This car, so I figured out why I don't have an oil pressure gauge on my dash. So, I know the last video, the dash wasn't working. The only thing I could get was RPM gauge. Come to find out, I needed to go into my computer and change some settings into my CAN bus settings and change some settings. I got grease on my nose. So I did that, and everything that is hooked up through the computer comes up. I've never had oil pressure show up on my computer. So I got the little pinout card. Let me show you the pinout card. So I got my pinout card and I went to look, and y'all can pause it and look at it if you want, but there is no place on there for oil pressure at all. So I went online and looked, and it said to wire up my oil pressure gauge through one of my analog ends. So I went through, I hooked it up to my analog one, number 20. I hooked it up to my computer, and I'm getting ready to go on here and set it and see if we can get some oil pressure to work through the computer, because I would love to have it through that and on my digital dash. So let me show you where we mount this thing. So we ended up mounting it right there in the middle. And kind of see it, and that way if somebody's riding with me, they can see it too. I tried to mount it up here, and it's just too big. I really need like a 6 or 8 inch screen to mount up here. I am changing this to, eventually we're going to do a steering column with a detachable steering wheel, so that'll be a lot smaller. And also this is up all the way right now. It'll be down as far as I want it, because it would be a detachable steering wheel. So eventually we might be able to put a 10 inch screen there. But right now, we just got it in the middle. If you're sitting in the car, you can see it good. So that's where it's at for now. And if y'all want to see what we're doing to this, I'll give y'all a glimpse, but I'm not going to walk you through everything we're doing. Obviously, we got the heads off of it. This thing was leaking in the back, and he wasn't sure if it was the head or the intake. He was pretty sure it was the intake. While we got it down this far, how many miles is on this car?
128.
It's got 128, 130,000 on it. Go ahead and do head gaskets. You're already down this far. So we went ahead, took the gaskets, or took the heads off, or took this head off of it. We still got to take that head off of it. But, yeah. So that's what we're doing to the Regal. Alright, now that we can see this a little bit better, this is due to this. Obviously, we have oil pressure. So I had to have a bar sensor to do my oil pressure through my ECU masters. So I can't run my same pressure sensor that runs that. I can't run it for this, because it's got to be a bar sensor. It's got to be a 3-wire bar sensor to run it. So with that being said, I got to order me a bar sensor. I need to get one for that and one for fuel pressure, so I can have my fuel pressure in here anyway. And yeah, so there's my dash. You got like 6 different settings. You can change it. Just like, say for instance, someone gives a 174 RPM. Like, you can go in here and I can match this. I can leave it at that, and I can change it to that right there. And hit accept, and it changes it to that. Same thing with all of them. I can change any of them, so I can go in here and change this, and I can change that, and I can actually just go in and click that and accept, and it goes to RPM. So that's my dwell time on my injectors, or yeah, it's my dwell time. So I don't like that one. So let's go into likely what I would do is I would put my RPM gauge here. So I'll do my RPM gauge there. I do my map sensor. Then I would do my coolant temperature. That's all the stuff you got. There's AFR, oil pressure. Fuel pressure. like where this is blue, like say my RPM gauge, it's at 9,000, right? So I can go in and change my alert value to be at 7. Let's see, let's do 6,800, and then the max value 9,000. And hit accept, and there it gives me my red bar. So it'll put my red bar there, and then it'll go to 9,000. I can also shorten that, and I can lengthen it, I can make it whatever I want. It's just out of curiosity, just for some fun here. Let's
make the two-step go to like 500.
15. Let's do 15,000. Except where it puts my RPM gauge at 15,000. Which obviously we don't need all that. So
Not yet.
no way, it ain't ever gonna be there. I ain't even gonna need 9,000, but that's where we're gonna leave it at. Hit accept. And look, right there I got map sensor, coolant temp. My fans are on. It usually gets about 183. It'll run about 183, 184 on that. And then like I said, I got 6 different settings. You can see the top up there. You got 6 different settings. That's the same thing, just backwards.
Yep.
Ah, I hit the wrong thing. My mate bought me a spot, man.
Alright, that's probably right. I'm just kidding.
So I like that one because it tells me my ignition angle, obviously no oil pressure, dwell time, coolant temperature. Oil temperature don't work. So I can change this to, you know, like my AFR, and I can change that to, I wonder if it's got, there's injector pulse width. I gotta figure out those lights, I don't know what they are. Secondary injector pulse width, knock level, dual time AFR, gear borrow, there's my analog stuff. I don't have any of that hooked up. Injector, ECU temperature, so it'll tell me the temperature of my ECU. Fuel pressure, I don't have, I got a fuel pressure gauge outside. Fuel seed, fuel level. I wonder if that's, yeah, that's all I figured. I don't have no gas. I got no gas in it. I'm just kidding.
What's wrong with it? Got no gas in it.
I ain't got that hooked up. Yeah. Got AFR target, AFRs. Duty cycle. That's what I was looking at. And this is, I can use different, I can download a different one. This is the EMU one, the ECU Masters, but I can actually download a different one because it's Bluetooth. So I can download whatever I want. But anyway, so that's what we're into today, as you can tell. There's grease on my head. It's very messy. But that we got the dash working, y'all. So now I just need to get all my sensors done. I'm gonna go ahead and probably order my fuel pressure sensor, order my oil pressure sensor, and hopefully get them here before Tyler's event in March. If they're not here, it ain't a big deal. I've got my oil pressure gauge in here. So other than that, should be good to go. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. See y'all next time.